Hello everyone. In today's topic we will discuss about mythical creatures and grammar, was, where, had and could. So the learning outcomes of today's topic are: identify different mythical creatures which are in the text, read the text about mythical creatures and get the meaning of the new words, answer to some of the questions about the text, tell the text using some of the words learned, conjugate the verb to be in past simple in affirmative, interrogative and negative form, conjugate the verb had and could in past simple in affirmative, interrogative and negative form, complete the sentences using the verb had and could, and the last one, talk about the past using some of the phrases in the text. So the keywords: weird, eczoticzne, mythology, mythology, creatures, kriesa, forest, pool, intelligent, intelligent, tier, lot, poisonous, helmosa, monster, verbinder, volcano, vulkan, medicine, ilaçe, burst, spurten, ashes, heat, fire, zjarr, breathe, marfrum, had, kishte ose kisha, në varësi të vetës, could, mundja, didn't have, nuk kisha ose nuk kishte edhe kjo në varësi të vetës, abilities, aftësi, swim, nëtoj, ride a bicycle, ngaz bicikletën, play football, luaj futboll, dance, kërcej, draw, skicoj, go, shkoj. So to warm up for this topic, first of all I will ask students if they can identify some mythical creatures that they have read or heard about. Ask the students about their favorite mythical creatures. Ask them to conjugate the verb to be in past simple. Ask them about different situations in the past. Ask them to conjugate the verb have and can in present simple. So, Master of Arts. Mythical creatures. Krijesat mitologjike. So name some mythical creatures and the films or tale that you have learned from. Ne gjithë kemi dëgjuar rreth krijesave mitologjike. Vetë nga fjala mit, krijesë mitologjike do të thotë që është një gjë që është mit, pra mund të jetë reale, por ka shumë mundësi që mos të jetë reale. Pra si fillimisht do përmendi disa krijesa mitologjike, filmat bashkë me filmat dhe prallat në të cilat ju I keni mësuar këto krijesa mitologjike. Mention their origin and history. So their origin, where do these mythical creatures come from, and their history. Even in our culture we have learned about mythical creatures. Pra do përmendim origjinën dhe historinë e tyre, nga vijnë dhe cila është historia e krijesave mitologjike, po ashtu ne kemi mësuar se edhe në historinë tonë, pra në kulturën tonë, ne kemi krijesa mitologjike. So, first exercise, we will listen to the part and name the beast with Albanian names.
Module 8, Masters of Art. Mythical creatures. Exercise 1, page 93.
hippogriff, cyclops, dragon, unicorn, phoenix.
Okay, these were the creatures. Now we will try to find Albanian names for each of them. So exercise number 2, listen and repeat and point to.
Exercise 2, page 93.
A thick mane, a single eye, a horn, a long tail, sharp claws, a beak, big wings, sharp teeth, long feathers.
Okay, I will translate the words for you. So, a thick mane është kresht e trash ose e dendur, që është zakonisht kjo pjesa që kanë kuaj tek qafa. A single eye, pra vetëm me një sy. A horn, me një bri. A long tail, me bish të gjatë. Sharp claws, me kthetra të mprehta. Beak, me sqep. Big wings, krah të mëdhenj. Sharp teeth, me dhëm të mpret. And long feathers, me pupla ose pend të gjata. Now, match the words in exercise 2 with the mythical creatures. For example, a thick mane. Which of the creatures has got a thick mane? Or a single eye. Which of the creatures have got a single eye? So you will match the words with the mythical creatures. Now, reading mythical creatures. So have a look on the mythical creatures on page 94. First of all, I want to say that we all have seen the Harry Potter film. Some of these mythical creatures have been taken from that film. So you will read about J.K. Rowling, the one who wrote the Harry Potter history, and then you will listen about the mythical creatures. So, do you know any of these creatures and how? So we have just mentioned that some of these creatures we have heard at Harry Potter, we have seen at Harry Potter film. Have you seen the Harry Potter film? I guess yes, all of us have seen that film. And then we will listen to the reading part.
Reading 8A. Exercise 2, page 94.
Mythical creatures. J.K. Rowling, the creator of Harry Potter, uses a lot of weird and wonderful creatures from mythology. How different are they to the mythical creatures? In the Harry Potter books, centaurs live in forests. They are very intelligent. They study the stars and the planets and sometimes see the future. Most centaurs stay far away from people, but one of them, Firenze, saves Harry's life. He even becomes a teacher at Harry's school. The phoenix is a beautiful bird. Harry's headmaster has a pet phoenix called Fawkes. Tears from its eyes save Harry's life after a poisonous monster bites him. Harry is shocked when Fawkes suddenly bursts into flames one day. Of course, Fawkes is born again from the ashes. Chimeras live near volcanoes. They are very dangerous and very difficult to kill. Centaurs were half human and half horse. They were from the mountains and forests of central Greece. They were wild, dangerous beasts, except for one, Hieron, who was an astronomer and a famous teacher of medicine. The phoenix was a beautiful red or purple bird with a long golden tail. It was from India and Egypt. It could burst into flames and could be born again from the ashes. Its tears could heal someone's wounds. The chimera was a weird Greek mythical creature. It was really odd looking. It had 3 heads from 3 different animals. At the front it had a lion's head. In the middle it had a goat's head, and its tail was a snake. It was a terrifying creature. It could bite like a lion, and it could breathe fire like a dragon from its goat's head.
So these were the 3 texts. You will read them and try to translate. So let's start with the grammar part. Was and where. Was and where are the past tense of the verb to be. Was can be used only with the first and the third person singular, I, he, she, it. Where can be used in the third with the rest of the pronouns, we, you, and they. So here is a table. You can see the affirmative, the negative, and the question form. So let's conjugate the verb to be in affirmative. I was, he, she, it was, and we, you, and they were. In the negative, I was not or wasn't in short form. He, she, it wasn't. We, you, and they weren't or were not. So in question form, the verb to be changed places with the subject. So they were happy. Were they happy in question form? We also can use was and where with WH question word. For example, where, why, and when was or where plus the subject. For example, why was or were he sick? Why was he sick, for example? So why was he angry? Where were they yesterday, etc. So let's pass to the part had. Had is the past form of the verb have in present. It is the same in all persons, in singular and plural. We form the question form with did plus the subject plus have. We form the negative form with did not or didn't plus the verb have. So let's see the structure. In affirmative sentences, we have got I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they had a computer, for example. In negative, I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they didn't have a computer. And in question form, did I, you, he, she, or it, we, you, and they have a computer. Let's pass to the verb could. Could is the past form of the verb can. Could is used with all persons, singular and plural. We use could to talk about abilities in the past. So let's see the structure. In affirmative, we have got I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they could play. In negative, I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they could not or couldn't play. And in question form, could I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they play. Pra që t'i kthehemi pjesës, tek folja të pjesës gramatikës, tek folja to be neve thamë që folja to be është e njëjtë me foljen, është folja jam në kohën e shkuar, pra nëse në kohën e tashme kishim I am, unë jam, në kohën e shkuar do thonim I was, unë isha. Dhe për gjitha vetat me radhë sipas formës. Në tek folja had kishim, ishte forma e foljes have, folja e shkuar e foljes had. Folja have është folja e parregull, që në kohën e shkuar bëhet had. Imagjino një folje në kohën e shkuar ose çdo fjali në kohën e shkuar ka të njëjtën strukturë me foljen had. Ndërsa tek pjesa gramatikore could, folja could është një folje modale, ka formë e ka prejardhjen nga folja can, pra është folja forma can në kohën e shkuar, përdoret në gjitha vetat në formën e njëjtë dhe përdoret për të shpjeguar rreth aftësisë që neve kemi pasur në kohën e shkuar. Tek shembulli që tha I could play football. Unë mund të luaja futboll. Që do thotë, unë e kam pas bërë të gjën, por që ndoshta nuk e bëjmë. Këto ishin pjesët gramatikore për të tre pjesët gramatikore që kishim. Do shkojmë me detyrat e shtëpisë, homework. As a homework, you will have to record yourself while reading the text on page 94 and send to me. The second one, you have to complete exercises on page 95 and grammar on page 96 on student book. You also have to complete pages number 60, 61, 62 and 63 on workbook and send photos to me. Pra për t'ju shpjeguar që për detyrë shtëpi keni për të regjistruar veten ose me video ose me voice recorder, me regjistrim thjesht zëri. Do regjistroni veten tuaj ndër teksta lexoni të tre tekstet që keni tek faqja 94 dhe më dërgoni mua tek numrin. Gjithashtu keni për të plotësuar ushtrimet në faqen 95 dhe po ashtu pjesën gramatikore tek faqja 96 tek student book, tek libri i nxënësit. Dhe gjithashtu keni për të plotësuar faqe 60, 61, 62 dhe 63 tek workbook, tek libri i punës dhe do më dërgoni mua me foto. Për të 61 kjo vlen deri të premten, ndërsa për 62 kjo vlen deri të enjten, ditën kur neve do kemi të sinë së bashku. Any questions? You can write me in my private number or write in my email at besmiri.matoshi@gmail.com. Për ndonjë pyetje ose për ndonjë paqartësi do më shkruani ose tek numrin privat ose do më dërgoni email në adresën besmiri.matoshi@gmail.com. So thank you for your attention and have a nice day.